Hello everyone, welcome to Ascension Lounge, Virgo. I'm going to be doing a Lenormand reading for you this week. It's going to be about a situation that you might be dealing with during the 12-12 portal, which started on Monday the 12th and will complete on the 21st of December, which is solstice. The numbers are very important. 12-12-2022 adds up to 12, and the 21st of the 12th, 2022 also adds up to 12. Also, we live in a system of 12 on the 3D reality. So we have 12 signs, we have 12 months in the year, and 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness, kind of more or less. That's the concept anyway. But you see where I'm going. This is all about the 3D reality. It's about your life right now on this planet, and it's about truth, how you go forward in truth. I feel like this portal is an opportunity to jump timelines and to get to a higher self, like get closer to your higher self. You know, let the veil thin a little bit more, rise up into a lighter sort of atmosphere. So let's see. Okay, cards for a situation for Virgo during this time, during this portal. Lucky. Could be going on a date, Virgo. Or you're coming to accord with a friend. Very nice. All right, overall. Something that you've been beating yourself up about, or you might have just had a quarrel with somebody. You know, there's some kind of like discord going on here. This is about like really beating yourself up. But whatever it is, your luck is going to change, and it's going to be through a message. You may get together with a friend, because this is a friend card, or it's also about loyalty. But you come into accord with this person that you may have had strife with recently. Or, I don't know, could have been for a long time, but it's been in the past. Suddenly the luck changes as you come into accord about loyalty or about your friendship. There is love here. People care here, and somebody's going to send a message. Cool. All right, let's dig deeper into this with tarot. Happily ever after on the bottom. Okay, cards for Virgo. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see how you feel, what you think, and I want to see what your soul says about this. All right. I think that came up upside down. Yep. There's been some immaturity. All right, we'll have a look at that. Okay, cards for Virgo. I'm actually going to take another card for this position. I just feel like I should. Got nice cards here, Virgo, except for the overall. Both the overalls are like very worrying and out of alignment, sort of anxiety, but you're showing up in reality as, you know, going like you're making steps in the right direction towards love. You know, you're kind of racing towards love in a way. Your soul is feeling victorious. In the physical, you have the Hanged Man and the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor in reverse is all about immaturity. The Hanged Man is all about seeing things differently. So there's something here that you need to see in a different way. You need to see the immaturity of a certain perception, because it will give you enlightenment. I'm not saying it's you, but there has to be a change about some kind of immaturity here. Let's clarify. Like it's like out of control. So the moon, something's really bothering you. Patience. About being out in the cold. Look at the Magician underneath. That's ability to create. Okay, there's been some immaturity about a point of view. It has created a position where you can't see clearly. You can't see clearly under just moonlight. You gotta have sunlight on the situation. And there's no sunlight here. These people are in snow. There's no sunlight there. There's no sunlight there. I don't see any sunlight here. All of these people are in a sort of dim atmosphere. So you're not doing anything right now as well. I mean, this is upside down. He's kind of upside down. Maybe it's like everything's upside down for you right now, but you're not moving. You're just howling at the moon, it looks like, having patience about a situation where you're out in the cold. All right. So obviously I think a new perception is required here to bring some sunlight into the situation. But we do have the star, and that is good light. So let's have a look. Why the star? And the star is hopeful. The star is hope for a better future, for a future that has light in it, you know. It's also authentic. It's in your heart and your thoughts position. And it's also representative of a brand new beginning. So you could be like really wanting to start again in an authentic way. Like whatever's happened on the 3D was happening is like, it's a mess, honestly. It just looks like very, very low vibration. Whereas this is much higher vibration. This is on the 3D. This is in your heart and in your mind. So you're having quite pure thoughts, which is awesome. And there's a real need to be authentic and have a brand new beginning, you know. Either that or you're going out for, you know, you're going for the star thing. But I don't think it's that. All right, let's have a look. Okay, so we've got 2 cards of Aquarius here. We have Aries as well, and Pisces and Sagittarius. We've got waiting for your ships to come in. I think in the past you may have rejected an offer from this person because an offer is coming in now that is going to get you into a accord. It's like you were at odds with this person before. And in fact, you're probably behaving still like you're at odds with them. But in your heart and mind, you really, really would like to have a truthful conversation with them. You'd like to manifest a better future with them, start anew in some way. You know, you've got everything you feel, and as this is the hand of God, you've been given what you need to have a brand new start that's authentic and hopeful. But it's going to take some truth, and I think you're being honest with yourself. Well, I hope you are, because that would be awesome. About some kind of rejection or not responding in some way, because again, this is a hand of God. Like there's a bit of a sulkiness about this, like you didn't want to respond to a kind offer, an offer that was meant for you. But I think you're changing your opinion about that. I think this situation is changing around for you here because the universe is not finished. The universe is still offering up new beginnings with everything that you need in order to have one. It will require having a conversation about truth, or your truth and somebody else's truth. Like, just be honest. And I think that you are now seeing that you might have missed the signs with something. That's why you want a new beginning. In your soul position, we have the victory card. So that's amazing. But before we get to that, I'm actually going to go to the 9 of Swords because there's a lot of anxiety here. Overall energy is very anxious. In the 3D, we have anxiety. There's a genuine need to, or wanting to start again in your heart and in your mind. And like I said, we've got victory in the soul, but let's have a look at why the 9 of Swords is here. What is the issue here? It's a relationship. Could be a soulmate. been a burden. You can see here. And you want to complete the cycle and have a brand new, hopeful, authentic beginning. All right, so you're very anxious about a relationship. There could be some hurt involved between the two of you. But this relationship has been a burden for you, and it either has just naturally completed itself, or you have a need to complete this because it's so anxious. The ending could have caused anxiety. Perhaps the ending was a burden, but it does seem like this is a relationship that has completed. So look why you have victory in the soul position. Don't forget, you're going to get a message from this person. It's going to be all about loyalty and their feelings, and you're going to come into accord. Something lucky will happen that sets this in motion. It seems like you're in a bit of a dark space right now, but you changing the energy in your heart and your mind to a much more high vibrational, energy than there is here. So that is probably why this situation is ignited. Also, you have victory here, very high vibe. Okay, it's like you're under a cloud though, a cloud of an ending that became a burden, or the ending was a burden. Okay, so waiting to give up this world. There was some trickery involved, some imbalance, breadcrumbing, beggaring of somebody perhaps. You're very defensive right now. Okay, so your soul wants you to have victory over this situation. And the key here is this guy, because he's standing between these two wands with a world in his hand. So this is like a crossroads card. It means he needs to go one way or the other. But the thing is, he can't go until he's able to complete and give up that world, which is right here. And the universe is wanting you to do that now, to complete the cycle, because you're fully in it. Your heart is breaking out though, breaking open. There was some trickery involved here. You might have been abandoned, or maybe you abandoned somebody. But this situation was imbalanced. There's like a weird vibe between these people. Like they need each other, but he's like, I kind of feel like he's giving the bare minimum in this situation, especially next to that card. So, yeah, something that you can overcome here and be very proud of. But you need to give up stuff that's attached to that world that became such a burden for you. Okay, like I said, your luck is changing. I'm going to get you some advice now. Advice for Virgo in this situation. Advice for Virgo. There's massive changes going on here. Going very slowly. That is your card, Virgo. The Knight of Pentacles is notorious for getting where he's supposed to go. He goes slowly though, but he gets there. He doesn't drop that coin. And the coin's important because you have it here too. So with your guides and your higher self and your soul saying to you, things are going slowly but surely. Ace of Wands. And you are heading towards a brand new beginning. That's very exciting. You're going to activate something. The Empress. That's all about abundance. She is the most attractive card. I mean, people flock to her. She has great charisma. She's very abundant, very giving, very kind, very balanced. She has boundaries. Like nobody would take advantage of her. They wouldn't dare. Like she is like it. You know what I'm saying? We do have trickery underneath, but I think that is something that you want to put in your past. Slowly but surely. I just want to tell you, even though this is going slowly, it's about to change. We have the Ace of Wands here. We have luck here. And look how this turns out. In accord. You get a message. for some reason you luck out, you get a message, or or able to send a message that enables you to meet up with somebody. Could be just on the phone, but you meet up with them and you get into accord with them about loyalty and about your feelings and their feelings. And here it is. It's been going slowly, but it's about to change suddenly. And then Empress, boom, abundance. Like the heart energy is then able to flow and be that magnet that brings good things towards you. Yay. Okay, let's get you some other cards. Been doing Wisdom of the Oracle. I wonder if I should swap that up. Yeah, I'm going to give you an Archangel animal card. Virgo. An animal guide for Virgo. What animal is close to Virgo this week? Give us the energy. The wolf. Got the horse underneath. All right. So, be independent, but work together. Okay. Well, I'd say you are going to get into accord with somebody. So just keep that in mind. Like stand on your own 2 feet. Nobody's saying that you have to be like a doormat or roll over for anybody. I mean, a wolf certainly wouldn't do that. But also be willing to work with somebody, to come into accord with them, because we have friendship here, or loyalty, and we have feelings. So that's very important. All this purple is also about protection and healing. We've got 2 wolves on this card, and wolves are normally in a pack. This isn't a lone wolf, this is 2 wolves. So I think this is 2 people that need to come into accord. I'm going to get you a Work Your Light Oracle message from your guides. Card for Virgo. And there it is. Underneath we have Inner Temple. Yeah, going inwards. Tune into the portal of your heart. That's exactly what we were saying. This is a portal that we're in now, and it's all about your heart. There's the heart. Okay, let's see what this says. I only read these in upright. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. There really is an opportunity for you to have a new authentic future here. For sure, Virgo. But you have to break the chains on something. You need a new perspective, and somewhere there's some immaturity going on in a 3D relationship. And what I mean by that is like us here as humans, like in our avatars, like it's with another human, you know? Yeah, it's very low vibe. You've been patient there. But the advice is to break the chains. And when they say that, they're talking about ancestral patterns. So if there's something that you have taken from your parents or your grandparents, or if there's a pattern in your family that is not serving you, now's the time to break that pattern, do the healing, and rewrite a future that's authentic and hopeful and abundant. The last thing I'm going to do is give you some dice. I'm going to throw some dice for you, Virgo. 3 dice. Okay, dice of advice for Virgo. We got love, we got idea, we got walk away. I don't feel like you need to walk away from a person here. I feel like you need to walk away from a past idea, because this is very much about having a new perspective. And I think love is very important in all these spreads. We have the need to open your heart here, or how it is opening, and the feelings of you and this person right here, the heart there. So love is a huge factor. Opening your heart at this time is huge. The idea, I feel, is to actually see things differently and walk away from things that are not serving you, like that moon energy. Okay, Virgo, that's your message. I hope that it helped you in some way. I really appreciate you being here, and if you got something out of it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.